Hey, what's going on, you cautious carbink? Coming at you with my first hide and sneak build, which is a more Dhelmise focused build here. I'll be coming at y'all with a spread build soon, of course, though. But I was pretty hyped up on the idea of a more turbo. I mean, wouldn't call this build really turbo Dhelmise. We're not attacking like turn 1 with Dhelmise. We're usually attacking turn 2 or turn 3 if we go first. But that still pretty comfortably puts us ahead in the prize exchange in most situations, in most matchups, but not all the time. Before I jump it though and break it all down, if y'all ever need any Pokemon TCG products or singles, the Card Coliseum has got you covered over at pkmandcoliseum.com. You can check them out over there. Link will be down in the description, of course, and code AzulGG will get you a discount as well. Go check them out. But yeah, this build, for anyone who's unfamiliar with the new hide and sneak cards, there's a bunch of different cards, a bunch of different ways to play and build this deck as well. I've already played against a bunch of different builds on the ladder, some more turbo than others, some a little bit slower. But Dhelmise, I feel like, is a powerhouse outside of utilizing all of the hide and sneak cards. It's got that resentful anchor. It does 30 damage plus 140 more damage if you have 4 or more Pokemon with hide and sneak in your discard pile. And I'm playing 11 hide and sneak Pokemon. I'm playing a 4/4 Sinestcha and 3 Banette. No Shuppet, no way to attack with the Banette. Just want to give this a shot, see how it goes. Having the possibility of more spread damage through the Sinestcha is really, really nice. And then the Banette is okay. It does 80 damage for a single color, or for a single psychic, excuse me. And then search your deck for any one card. So can take knockouts on stuff like Badoos and Dreepies. You can set up 2 KOs on Teal Mask Ogrepons, and then search your deck for any one card, help you set up for your next turn. So it's not a bad attack by any means, but it's definitely not as powerful as putting 4 damage counters on all of your opponent's Pokemon with the Matcha Spin of the Sinestcha if we have 6 Pokemon with the ability in the discard pile. And that can be the number that can be a little bit difficult to get to, or just hitting for 170 with Dhelmise over and over and over again. So 4/4 Sinestcha, 4 Dhelmise, just 3 Banette, no Shuppet in this initial build. And I'm going with Dracloak as the draw engine. I will say, I don't hate the idea of Dunsparce. There's pros and cons of playing Dracloak or Dunsparce. I do think Dracloak is just a neutrally better draw engine, but it does come up with the trade-off of lower HP, only 90 HP on the Dracloak, of course, whereas the Dunsparce has 140 HP, can tank a little bit heavier of a hit on the bench. And then also, it's like self-mobility, right? You can just shuffle the Dunsparce back to the deck. Dracloak's got 1 retreat cost, cannot get itself out of the active spot or get itself off the bench. So there's trade-offs here, but if we're looking to just set up a draw engine and keep a draw engine in play to continually cycle through our deck to set up Dhelmise attacks turn after turn after turn, Dracloak, I think, is the better way to go. There is potentially reasons to play the Dunsparce instead, depending on the metagame in the current format. So we have a 3/3 Dracloak in here. We're looking to set up 2 Dracloak every single game. I have been choosing first with this deck and looking for like usually a turn 3 attack going first, and if we go second, we can usually set up a turn 2 attack with the Dhelmise pretty comfortably. 1 Clefairy in here, of course, because we need to turn Dragapult's weakness to Psychic. And then I have 1 Ursaluna in here as a closer. The Ursaluna is great. I don't have any way to move the Ursaluna besides the Kirin, which is not great. So if we open Ursaluna, we're in trouble. I'm not going to lie. But we do play 11, 12, 13, 14 other Pokemon we could open besides the Ursaluna. I don't think I've ever opened Ursaluna a single game, and it's not really that big of a deal. If we open it, we lose the game. That's fine. We move on. We go next. But it's great for closing out games. It's huge for closing out games. Definitely would not play this game without the Ursaluna. Very, very impressed with the Ursaluna so far. Then I have some support Pokemon. Patrat is a pretty big deal for going up against Dragapult Blaziken specifically, or even going up against some slot box decks that play Monkey Dory. Preventing them from healing Pokemon in play is a pretty big deal, especially up against that Dragapult Blaziken deck, because if you punch a Blaziken and they have double Monkey Dory set up, which most of them play double Monkey Dory, and they play Area 0 so they can more comfortably get it into play, they can heal that Blaziken out of range of a 2-hit KO from a Dhelmise, which is not good for our prize trade. And then I have Shaman in here. Want to be able to beat Slowking. Also, Water Pond was starting to become a problem for me. Those Wellspring Mask Ogrepons was starting to be troublesome. So, threw the Shaman in here, protect my bench against the Wellsprings, and also a win condition against Slowking. Slowking, pretty powerful right now, pretty popular right now. Not a bad deck to be teching for, especially when there's other applications for the Shaman. It's never something I want to aggressively put into a deck, but then after I play enough matchups with the deck and I realize, well, trying to keep up with the current metagame, it feels like we kind of need it right now. For the draw supporters, 4 Lily, of course, can't go wrong with Lily. Only 3 Gwen. I did have 4 in here initially just to see how it felt, but I did pretty early on realize that we run out of discard fodder for Gwen pretty fast. Gwen discards up to 2 Pokemon that don't have rule boxes from our hands, and then we draw 3 cards for each card we discarded. And we only have so many Pokemon we can discard before we run out of attacking options and draw support and all that kind of stuff. So 4 Gwen did feel a little overkill. So I did end up cutting down to 3. I have 3 boss in here. That feels pretty comfortable. Could even see going down to 2 again, potentially. I did try out 2, went up to 3. I'm kind of unsure where I want to land on that. The reason it feels like we probably need 3 is because our opponent can run around quite a bit and kind of avoid us taking knockouts on Pokemon. They can push up a Pheasantipity and attack with Pheasantipity, KO Dhelmise, and then retreat it to the bench. And if we can't ever get the Poltergeist Sinestro set up to actually deal with that and get that damage spread off to clean up knockouts, then it can be tough for us to close out games. 1 Kyurem in here just to have some mobility around Retreat Lock. Although Retreat Lock isn't that scary for our deck, I don't think overall, because our Pokemon don't have enough HP to really lock them in the active that long. We don't want to get trapped in weird situations because of that. Also, it provides us a way to like 2-hit KO bigger Pokemon through the Dhelmise, so like KO like a Mega Greninja or something like that. So seems good to have some Retreat Lock mobility, more so than anything. 4 Pokeball Force, 4 Ultra Ball, a couple Buddy Poffins. Buddy Poffin's not that powerful in this deck because they can't find Dhelmise. It can get us our Dreepies, and it can get us like a Poltergeist in play, which is nice to have for mobility because it does have free retreat. But overall, they're okay. A couple Pokegears because finding Lily early on is a really big deal, and then also finding Gwen can be a big deal. A couple Night Stretchers as well. 2 Night Stretchers feels like the minimum we can play. I feel like if I had less than this, we would just lose so many games because we'd run out of attackers. And I could even see going up to a 3rd Night Stretcher. But so far, I don't think I've had any games where I've actually completely ran out of resources. But it's been very close. I've needed like my last Night Stretcher, my last energy type situations. Then 3 Prism Tower. Getting our sneak, hide and sneak Pokemon into the discard pile is a pretty big deal. Getting dead cards out of the deck to thin out the deck as we progress later in the game. And we're going to get hand disrupted eventually is a big deal as well. So 3 Prism Towers, this feels pretty comfortable. I could even see going up to 4 possibly, especially in a more aggressive build. And then finally for the energy count, this also feels pretty comfortable. 4 Telepathic Energy. It's great because it helps us find our other Dhelmise by attaching one to a Dhelmise, and it helps us find our Clefairy if we go up against Dragapult. Then 2 Basic Energy, and the Legacy Energy, which I feel like is a really big deal in the deck to give us the advantage in the prize exchange. I was at one point playing a Ruffian as a tech for the Mirror Match because it can deal with our opponent's Legacy Energy, and it can also deal with the Hero's Cape that some decks have been playing. There's not that much Hero's Cape going around right now. If all Excadrill decks land on Hero's Cape, I might put the Ruffian back in the deck. Also, like I said, pretty good for the Mirror Match to get rid of the Legacy Energy. So it's not in my build currently, but if you find yourself constantly running into Mirror Match or Hero's Capes, things like that, the Ruffian is a really cool add. If you're only running into Mirror Matches and you just want to be able to deal with Legacy Energy, Enhanced Hammer obviously can also fit the same role as the Ruffian. I just like the idea of the Ruffian because it can also hit the Hero's Cape at the same time, but it is a supporter, so it's a little bit slower than something like an Enhanced Hammer. So something to consider as a tech card if the hide and sneak decks with Legacy Energy specifically continue to become more popular. But with that said, let's jump some action and I'll show y'all how the deck runs. Okay. Theoretically, with Legacy Energy, to play around Totodile, I could put just one Dracloak in play, and then I can attack with that Dracloak with Legacy Energy. So maybe I don't set up another Dracloak in this situation. Dhelmise is such a weak grab, though. No, maybe I can still set up 2, though, because... Maybe I still can set up 2 because one can attack and then one can be Kieran, and they only play 2 boss, right? Well, actually, I don't know. I'm assuming they're playing Mega Greninja, which means they only play 2 boss. Or probably only play 2 boss. I guess I have to hope they're only playing 2 boss. Was going first with this, right? Yeah, I think so. If I go first and then my opponent goes and they don't turn 1 attack, and then I don't attack on the next round, I'm still in a good spot. Or a 1 prize deck.
Could be chilling.
Oh, I have to bench Shaman in this matchup because they play the Fighting Ninja. Oh, no, wait, I want to KO that. They can't set that thing up, right? Okay, okay. I try to keep a bench space open in case things get weird. I potentially need to play around it. Wait, big biting off the rib? Just getting in there like that? Appreciate 31 months there, Silent Burst. Appreciate the 100 bits there, Josh. And then appreciate 27 months there, Rufio. I think we're whiffing the attack here. It's fine though. Like I said, we don't have to attack this turn. It'd just be cool too. Is there actually anything I could draw here that would allow me to attack? I don't think there is, right? Mine another Loke though. Alright, it's good for next turn. When to attack. Ooh, hit him for that 30. That does. I could Sinestro clean up later. What is your brain telling you for added attackers, or just sort of hanging on Dhelmise? I have no idea what you're asking. 170 not even two-shotting Ninja's a little sad. Oh, I didn't even realize it doesn't. What the heck? You're right. It doesn't two-hit KO them. So we maybe need to get a grass guy attack involved. At some point. For Lily 3 Gwen. We do have the Kieran now. The Kieran can be the math fixer, yeah. We still maybe want to get a grass guy attack involved at some point, but we don't have to. That's one boss down. That's huge, actually. We're playing around this garbage. This big bite nonsense. Brave Bangle? No, I don't think Brave Bangle is worth playing from what I played against so far. I definitely still need to hold on to this legacy energy as well. We can clean up Ninja with Sinestro. Or we could Sinestro preemptively as well. Just kind of depends on the situation. Big bite. Let's go.
Options.
We'd also like punch it with a Dhelmise and clean up with our Saluna. Too. A lot of things to do. We have to like play around their Wally as well, which is like pretty obnoxious actually. I'm gonna get him in play because we might use it. Maybe I should have played for a boss KO this turn actually and ignored this and then clean it up later with this. Possibly that was the correct play. I'm just gonna get the legacy involved. Say it's fine. Extra drill fraud. Yep. Big problem with Zork Engine is that it gives the Mirror and EC2 prizer Pokemon. That's just not true at all. They would have to boss it twice and punch it with 2 Dhelmises. That is actually not a problem at all. Zork would not be a problem at all for that reason. The problem with Zork is that it has 2 retreat cost. And then meta specifically, it being worth 2 prize cards can be make it more of a liability. Oh wait, are you talking about the frog mirror? It doesn't really matter in the frog mirror either though, because it's not an easy 2 prize knockout. It literally has 280 HP. They have to invest so many resources into it. Did you say this is a blind first or blind second deck? Blind first. No matter what Zork deck you're talking. Oh, there it is. Wait, but it's weak to Psychic. Do they not realize it's weak to Psychic? I don't think they realize it's weak to Psychic. You appreciate the 5 months there, Jixin. What do you do when the hands are this big though? Like, I just kind of want to find Prism Tower and thin out all the dead cards, right? Maybe they didn't have a choice. Maybe that's all they had. I thought they would have had more options, but... Let's go in 1 for 3. I think that's fine. Maybe I should have waited though. Maybe I should have actually directed first. Oh, I don't need Shaman yet. I should still keep the bench space open in case I want Shaman. Because they can still play in a way where I do want Shaman. Like this. Keep the bench space open. Was it not Boss Frogadier? So I guess I could have gone Boss Frogadier, bench Shaman. Yeah, right? Sure. I could have done that, yeah. And then it would be Boss Meowth, Boss Greninja win. Or I guess it would be like KO Greninja, or KO Greninja through the active Boss Meowth win. Yeah, that's a good point. No, we have enough guys in the discard pile.
Ooh.
Yikes. No excuses there. Well, I can still win with Boss, I guess, if I want to. I kind of don't want to punch the active, because 1, I would need Kieran to 2-hit KO it, and 2, I could have Wally. I wouldn't mind just going Boss for the win here. How do I feel about the extra drill at the end of the year testing? I mean, it seems like it's got potential. Definitely seems like it has potential. Which A-Spec felt best in extra drill? I mean, Hero's Cape felt the best because it has like the highest potential, but or highest potential, it has the highest ceiling, like for impact on a game. But obviously, it's like less consistent. I got red carded. Kind of want to shuffle the deck, right? Because all my boss are on the bottom of the deck, and I would like to win with boss here, I think. I just kind of want any supporter here, though. Even like a Lily is nice. Something. Okay, well now their sniping is going to be a little scary. You can start to pick on my Dracloaks, which is not good. Actually, this is becoming a little awkward, I'm not going to lie. This is becoming a little awkward. Because I can't chase the Zorua anymore. Yeah, honestly, that was a pretty big mistake on my point, Heracross. To not chase the Frogadier. Things are becoming a little scary. My mistakes are catching up with me. My errors. We'll see if I can recover from this or not. It is actually possible that I just lose from here. I can't just bossing the cat doesn't do anything here because they have no other liability on their bench. I could spread with the Poltergeist this turn. That effectively sets up the boss KO on the bench and then like a 2-hit KO on the active, right? Or no, I probably just punch the active and then set up for Ursaluna to win, right? The thing is they have another they're down both special red cards. It could still be weird though. Maybe they won't foresee the Ursaluna possibility. Oh no, but they can't take that much time, right? Can they? Like, they could theoretically, like, retreat to Zoroark. Goes 6. They could, like, rough siege from Greninja to Greninja, go 6-6. Retreat to Zorak, pass. And then go 6, 6, 6, knockout win. You can't wally both Greninjas. But they don't have to take a knockout either. That's the problem, is they actually don't have to take a KO. Telepathic energy can be attached to Ursaluna, yes. They don't know we play Ursaluna, no. We haven't shown them the Ursaluna. But yeah, I could have played this game way better. Okay, I think they're just going to take the knockout and they think they just have a good line here.
Thanks.
This is like solid. Actually, they could just not put the energy back in their hand and hit us for 120. Okay, this matchup actually seems pretty bad. Like, we just don't do enough damage. I did misplay in the early game, though. I did misplay the early game. Fez? Wait, why would they bench Fez? Okay, we win. Oh, in case I went boss KO Meowth, I guess? That doesn't make any sense either. Jeez. But this got so close. I did misplay for it to get this close, though. The line that Heracross brought up was, it's got insanely close. The Greninjas are just really big. What the heck? Oh, I priced 2 Prism Towers. That's why I couldn't find a Prism Tower. Positives. They're not item locking me, right?
Nice.
Yeah, the question is just, are the positives of the Dunsparce, does that outweigh the positives of Dracloak? Which is the question. Do we not blind second for turn 1 to attack? No. Turn 1 attacks do not happen that often. How's the deck feeling? I mean, we're struggling so far. I'm not gonna lie. Struggle is real. Plenty of stuff to test and try, so. If I knew they were playing Trolley, I would have picked second. I would have preferred second, but I can't obviously know that. We're still not getting turn 1 attacks. That's like the only thing I'm scared of. No, we're chilling. This matchup's a little weird because I want a Sinestro a lot. But it's gonna, like, our deck's obviously not great at chaining Sinestros. But we'll see, we'll see. Or 3, 2, 2. 11. That's good. Okay. Wait, did I get the turn to attack? If I want it. I don't really want to clear their Shaman off their board, though. Maybe I won't do it, though. I did get it, but I don't want to KO the Shaman for them. That just sounds like I'm helping them. I must value the Poké. Oh, the rat's got to be bad, right? I could grab Shuffle to put it in the active. But then if they have boss around it, that's really bad. Maybe I just grab a bunch of Dhelmise. What am I at now? 3? I would just grab a bunch of Dhelmise so I don't get boss around. Alright, I'm feeling okay about this situation. I'm feeling alright. We're doing okay. We're doing alright. We'll see how it goes. We can chain some T guys here. Chaining the T guys. I would have liked another Dreepy this turn, actually. That's like the only thing that we didn't hit that I would have liked. For sure. Would you be mad if I came to your house and... I would be a little bit annoyed by that. Yeah, I think I would be. Tomes? No, Tomes are not good in here. Tomes are good in like one deck. Like good in Zorak. That's about it. Was it Tep where I'm at? I have no clue. Hot. A little bit late there, buddy. A little bit late. You know, I'm not going to say anything else about it. Just, you know, try and do better next time. Oh, I don't even have another Dhelmise to grab. Okay, sure. One, two, three. It's coming together here. It's coming together. I promise it's coming together this time, Chad. We've got it. We're cooking. Surely this time, please. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I'm missing 1. We'll see. You were saying that Loke is better than the Dun? Is that mainly because of Watchtower? No, it's just like you're not putting your draw engine back in your deck, and you can use it every single turn without putting it back in your deck. It's just a better draw engine. Like if you could pick a Pokemon to have on your bench to be your draw engine, Dracloak is better than the Dunsparce. That's it. Like, full stop. But there are pros to playing the Dunsparce, which is it has mobility self-built into it, which is good. It's good. It just shuffles itself back to the deck. Has more HP. Has more HP. It's a little tankier if you leave it on board. But Dracloak is just better. If you just had to pick one thing to be on board and see cards throughout a game of Pokemon, Dracloak's better. But it doesn't mean it's for every metagame and every format it's better. Metagames and formats override which is better. Just neutrally, it's the better card. I almost want to play for Legacy Energy here. They have 3. I can throw this down. It should be fine. We're chilling. We're chilling. I believe. I got faith. Ever go to Watchtower? Well, no, but then we're getting the metagame involved. We don't need to talk about the metagame. We just need to talk about them neutrally. How many are in here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Have we done it? Is this it? Oh my gosh, I can't believe it. It's happening. Matcha spinning on him. Oh, I actually maybe need the Shaman. Oh, I'm scared of them Fez sniping? Maybe I'm not scared of them Fez sniping. Although, is this Matcha spinning going to be enough? It might be enough. I guess we'll find out. If they just play a crap ton of... how do they have a 9-card hand? I guess like Genesect just gets there, right? They can mill us here. Yeah, getting milled here is not good. I don't like getting milled here. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, this is still very losable, to be honest, but...
Chilling.
Okay, nothing relevant on the first mill. Oh, wait, there's more to mill. I really need to find my Legacy Energy. I don't even know if it's in the deck, to be honest, actually. Top deck it? Nope. All right. It is in there, so I feel like I should play for it here. Grab Poltergeist. Night Switcher for Nestia. No Legacy Energy yet. Legacy Energy still, but wait! Surely this time off this Recon Directive. Nope. Fuck me. Gosh darn it. That's really bad. But winnable. Wait, hold on. We're not done. Now they're just going to mill it. Now it's just going to get milled. It's like 100% gets milled here. Oh. Like almost... Is it actually guaranteed to be in the next 2? No, it could be in... It's in the next 4 somewhere, right? It is somewhere in there, though. Actually, do I ever run out of energy to be able to win this game? Is a question I have now, to be honest. No, there's no Spirit Tomb in here. Unfortunately, because Spirit Tomb would honestly be really, really good here. This is not the tomb build, no. They kind of almost have to retreat the Exadrill anyways, though, right? Oh, they're actually attacking with it. They're just going to give me the Dhelmise knockout? That seems weird. To just give me the Dhelmise KO here. May as well load it up with the Legacy as well, right? Yeah, it seems a little irresponsible for my opponent there, I'm not gonna lie. Okay, I think we did. I think we win. I think we've done it. We won a game. Let's go. We could have taken all 5 prizes. Yeah, Spirit Tomb would have been pretty good there. I'm not gonna lie. You could have played. Oh, that's actually a good point. I should have played the Poffin there to try and protect the energy. Good point. Good point. Salvatore Mega Exit. Chill. Why do you want that to happen? Why are you such a rat, bro? Why are you such a rat? Insane rat behavior from Soda there. I'm guaranteed energy, but that's it, I think. But this means they're not... No. No. Don't mill me, bro. Bear boss, GG. I mean, I don't even need the bear. This thing literally wins the game on the Genesect. We just need boss. Actually, wait, hang on. I have 3 boss in the deck, and I'm seeing 5 cards here. Which means I would have to bottom deck all 3 bosses' orders. And I can also shuffle the deck first with Buddy Poffin. Oh no, the deck is random at this point, right? How many cards went to the bottom of the deck? Oh yeah, the deck is like, I can save this, actually. I take it back. Wait, no, I'm guaranteed because I have Prism Tower. There we go. Let's go. That's huge. The dub, baby. Let's get it. I can't believe we did it, man. That's so cool. I want to thank, It is not possible for this build of the deck to use Spirit Tomb. Okay, well, I have to only bench 1 Dreepy here. I don't even want to attach the energy to the active here. I think I'm just going to pass. Gwen got so much worse when I didn't realize it couldn't get rid of Rulebox Pokemon. The card is so much worse because of that. How's the Draco Gunner felt? Great. Draco looks sick. Chill, chill. You don't need all that, man. It's like super unnecessary. You're almost getting a little greedy there, I would say. Rematch? It's not the same opponent though, I don't think. I don't think it's the same. I don't think it's the same opponent, no. I think I actually get rid of these 2. It's a very slow setup. You know what they say, slow and steady. Oh, that's about it. That's the only thing they say. They don't say anything past that, actually. Actually, punching this for 30 wouldn't even be bad. It does put pressure on it. It also lets me thin out these, which is like the main goal here. Dreeps are in. 30 punch. Said he did not win the race when you get outpaced by a 320 HP dragon. Bro, why are you such a hater, man? Why are you such a hater? Why is it worse? Do you need to get rid of rule box Pokemon? I don't think there's another deck that has that gimmick. Because it would just make the card better. If a card can do more, the card is better. It's just that simple. The card would be better if it could get rid of rule box Pokemon. Like, end of story. Pack it up, go next. What the fuck? Dude, he's got quite the hat. I haven't seen this one, so I didn't really see. It's an impressive hat, though, on the Mega Extra Drill. Alright, calm down, buddy. It's not that serious.
Yikes.
I think they could be playing a build with a lot of ice creams. You just give off that type of energy, you know? Ice cream energy. There's an extreme lack of Pokemon going on in this hand currently. Whether that be Dracloaks or these fellas.
Oh.
Not ideal. I mean, I get there, but it's just not ideal. Suboptimal sequence. Although, if I can get a Poltergeist here. Oh, baby. Give me that Polter. Alright, now I'm feeling good. This is where I want it to be. This is what I wanted. The board said I wanted. Because I want to be able to attack with this guy next turn. Obviously, that does require me getting 2 more into the discard pile. And then getting a follow-up Poltergeist. But, like, I have the possibility of it now. I thought of Gwen as a card for Zam to use. But I don't know if you want to discard your guys even with Zam's solid recovery. It actually doesn't sound terrible. Yeah, I don't know though. I mean, yeah, actually that doesn't sound terrible though. That does stack your hand quite a bit. Do 1 for 3s. Oh, they just let me get the 3 prize cards here? I think I just take the 3, right? I think I'm just taking 3 prize cards here. I didn't think I was going to be able to get 3 prize cards off the active here. I'll take it. You know what I'm in? I'm down. I do need to find... I'm all out of Dhelmise. Fine, though. We'll make it work. We'll make it work. Always down for a couple prize cards. Let's just have some peaks first. And we'll go from there. Legacy's good. Legacy's good. Buys me another turn. I don't need 6 in the discard pile yet. So I could get one of the Shuppets that's in my prize cards off the prize card. That's awkward. I need the last Loke here. Maybe I should have just given this guy up, actually. I should keep energies and bosses, though. That's what I need to keep. Yeah, I'd want to be able to bench double down because I have to, like, the one thing that is, like, a little scary here is, like, getting red carded. But I don't have that many cards left in my deck, so we should still be chill. Found him. Got him. But now, like, attacking with the green guy for turn would be, like, fine. Pheasant hold is better. Yep, there's a special red card. Alrighty then. Hey, some rat ass behavior, man. They're not getting a prize card this turn, so we should be like safe to attack with like just the T guy. Just teeing up. And then getting into Dhelmise on a later turn. Is like fine. Then we have like Ursaluna to close things out. Plenty of boss's orders left. See, this is why the Drac are so good. Like my draw engine is just on board for the rest of the game. No, Blender is terrible in here. I do not like Blender. Alright, Lily is nice. I think I'm just gonna go ahead and play it. Oh, fuck. Yeah, I could just do a spread damage attack here. That's fine. Oh, they get to mill 2 here. Oh, I should have taken the Buddy Pop so I could shuffle the deck, actually. I have both my Night Stretchers, though, so I should be safe. Oh, do I even have 6 in here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh my gosh, I don't even have 6 in the discard pile. Does attacking with this guy even matter that much? Like, okay. I can get to 6, yeah, I know. It would have been nice if it was a little bit easier to get to the 6, though. What am I giving up? These 2? See, this doesn't even seem worth it. Like, this just does not even seem worth it. I shouldn't even be matcha spinning out here like this. Yeah, this doesn't seem worth it at all. It just seems bad. Oh, no! The mill 2 here hits so hard. I have, like, no energy left. Oh, my gosh. I have, like, nothing left. I'm all out of stuff! No stuff left. See what they mill. Could be some good stuff getting milled here. Please don't mill anything good. Please. No good mills. I don't want him to mill energy. Oh! I have 1 boss left? I have 1 boss in my hand. Okay, okay. I might be able to make this work. I should be able to filter most of the good cards out of my deck at this point. Four card deck, 2 energy in hand. Okay. What is the correct line here? This might not be the best play, though. There might be a better... Oh, I had a boss prize. I thought I had 2 bosses in my discard pile. Oh. Oh, I didn't discard the boss out of my hand. I thought I did discard the boss out of my hand. Okay, okay.
Dirt.
This line seems... I would have liked to have kept the Night Stretcher, though. I think I have a Poltergeist in my deck right now. Do I? I did, yeah. Oh, I didn't take it. What did I take instead of this? Yeah, that got really close still. Got close, it got close. You healed wrong, no? Well, you have to heal the active. You don't have a choice. But to heal the active. Syndicates? Bruh. Well, no, I conceded because I was pretty sure I was out of win cons. Oh, mirror match? I mean, attack a lot with Dhelmise, right? It's got to be the play. It probably doesn't hurt to set up 2 of these still, though. I mean, even without syndicates, I'm pretty sure I didn't have a win condition. I mean, it's just got to be Dhelmise one hit after Dhelmise one hit, right? I don't want to put too many Dhelmise in play because if they go the full spread route, then that'd be awkward. Do I even want to put a second Dhelmise in? I guess I could just attach. I don't have to put a Dhelmise in play here, though. I don't even want to put another Dhelmise in play. I could just put a Poltergeist on the bench, right? I don't want to leave more spread targets for them to go after. I think I'm just going to do this. You can Bennett, too. Well, the problem with Bennett, though, Bennett doesn't KO a Dhelmise. I mean, I could set up a Bennett so I could Bennett something that's not a Dhelmise, I guess, but... Okay, they're definitely playing a spread build. Just join how's it going, Azul? Was extra drill fraud? No, actually, it's the tier 1 BDIF. I was able to discover that in the short time that I played with the deck already today. But that's all I need, obviously. Yeah, it's going to be the tier 1 BDIF. Probably be about 60% of the metagame at Worlds. Yeah, definitely not a fraud. Definitely a broken deck. Yeah. Don't you like the bell? It's quite handy in extreme situations. Dark Bell? I mean, I don't really have a... I mean, it's a fine card. I don't really have an opinion on it.
Fine card.
You think hide and sneak will be 95% meta share? Probably. 95% meta share, hide and sneaks, 60% meta share, Excadrill. Yeah. The spread version looks cooler to me. The spread version is definitely way cooler. That is for sure. Yeah, I guess against Alakazam, I just need to set up the spread guy, and then I can, like, bench Dracloaks just fine, right? Catch Basic Energy, Sinestro, use Dracloaks, just get set up, play the game. And then if they boss Streepy, I just hard retreat it, spread 40s, and then they're in trouble, right? And just spread 40s over and over again. Kieran, just a mobility card. It can sometimes matter to help a little. Oh, wait, did they get a turn one attack? Dude, I was not playing as if they're going to get a turn one attack. Oh, fuck me, man. I didn't think about that, to be honest. I didn't think about the possibility of them getting a turn one attack. Why is there a Latios on their bench? Now I'm screwed. Dude, I should have put another Dhelmise in play. Fuck. That is one thing I did not consider at all. If I thought about that, I definitely would have grabbed another Dhelmise. Oh, jeez. Okay, this is bad. I don't even have a way to, like, get into the active this turn. I literally just can't attack this turn. Like, it's impossible to attack. I guess I just have to fall behind and hope for the best. I mean, I play Legacy. I don't know if they play Legacy. Right? So I have that going for me, maybe. I guess I have to bench another one. Yeah, I guess off the telepathic, I should have grabbed a guy, obviously. Dhelmise. No, I don't play the balloon currently. We don't have a way to aggressively get into the play. I mean, if they have boss here, it's not that big of a deal. We can survive a boss. We'll be okay. I wasn't expecting the what's it called?
Dude,
What does that kid think the outcome is of their comments? Like, what? Why are you here? Why no attachment for turn? Well, I didn't want to lose the energy to them going boss KO Dhelmise. I assume they're KOing my active here. So I didn't want to lose my attachment as well. But that'd be really, really bad. Like, I assume they're not going to ignore my active, basically. Which they didn't, so. Chilling. But, like, there would have been merit in attaching so I could make sure I could attack next turn, right? Increase my odds of attacking next turn. Pull up. 1, 2, 3. Oh my gosh, I have no more Dreepy or Dracloak. Okay, I don't want to... Whatever, I'll just do it. Yeah, to have a chance here, I need to find my legacy energy. He's not bad. Is a mirror basically whoever gets the first KO? Well, it depends. They have a 2 prizer in play. I don't know if they play legacy energy. I play legacy energy, so those are all factors. Yeah, those are all factors as well. Also, if you could like chain a lot of spread attacks, like if my opponent chains, I'd be 4 spread attacks for 4 prize cards. I just wouldn't be that big of a deal. Would you use Pokegear to thin in this case with 1 Dracloak? Coming up? Oh, yeah, I'll probably play the Pokegear before I... Well, I'll probably play Pokegear, and if I get... It just kind of depends what I get off. If I get Gwen, I'll play Gwen. But then if not, it's Burn before I... Yeah, I have no idea what kind of build they're playing. I don't know if they have Legacy or not. But that's the biggest thing that matters at this point. Oh, yeah, so I'll go check for Gwen. No Gwen. There's the Gwen. Grab some fodder, probably. This guy's worse. Alright, Legacy's in there, so we need to play aggressively for Legacy. No Legacy. Give me another one. I think oh my gosh, that's huge. I was like, I gotta get the Legacy sooner than later though, because eventually they will have boss. I mean, at this point they could chain bosses for all I know, so we might already be screwed. We'll find out. Also, my opponent just goes boss, boss, boss to win this game. There's nothing I can do about it. We're just hoping that they can't do that. Why did they didn't need to bench the Latias, right? They just like chose to bench it. Pretty sure. This is very close to the JCS final. Oh no. Wait, but I can boss them. It's my turn. It's my time. I gotta play around red card going into this next turn. I wanted to give you a chance. True, 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 true. I appreciate it. Shout out my opponent. Give me a chance. Oh, I didn't bench this last turn. I was supposed to bench this last turn. Never punished. Over the Dhelmise to play around, getting red carded or whatever. Oh, there's nothing left to grab. Just gonna burn as much as possible, right? Burn it all down. Oh, I haven't even used this yet. I was supposed to use this first. Dude, fuck. Dude, what the f... That's fine. I was supposed to use that before Ultra Ball, so I could draw another card to potentially Ultra Ball. Because I could Ultra Ball away this guy plus whatever I drew. I thought I used it in my sequence there, but I didn't. Alright, we might have him. We might have him right where we want him. Actually, killing the Poltergeist actually might have been the better play the more I think about it. Because actually... No, because I can just go retreat attack with the same Dhelmise. Never mind. I was thinking that they actually had like a line where they could like boss Dracloak and then like spread, but if they boss Dracloak, then I just go attach to Dracloak, retreat back to the Dhelmise I just attacked with, and then attack again. We'd be okay. Maybe they forgot this thing had free retreat cost, and that's why they went for the Latias. Obviously, like the turn one attack is very good, and they should have gone for it, even if it meant putting Latias in play. But obviously, they didn't need Latias in play to turn one attack there. They just did it. What are early impressions with the cards you played with? They're cards that have potential. I play 3 boss. I don't have the boss on the deck in case I get red carded, right? I mean, killing the Dhelmise doesn't do anything when they have another Dhelmise. So the only way they could have a possible play, even if I can't think of how it would ever lead to them winning the game, would be through this thing, right? All my deck lists are in my Discord if you want to see them. Now they have to come up with like a way to play the game. I feel like they have to get creative. Well, I don't know. It depends if they're playing around my Ursaluna or not. I have not played with anything fossil yet, no. What deck this is auto lose to? I have no clue. Red card? Anything? Something? Wait a second. If I don't need the Bennett for the Alakazam matchup, I should just cut the Shuppets again, right? I'm just going to go through the T guys. We did it. Let's go.